On October 15, 2025, the Supreme Court delivered a unanimous decision clarifying when firearms can be temporarily removed from individuals deemed an immediate threat. The ruling affirms that, under the Constitution, guns can be taken from those posing a credible danger, but only in narrowly defined, high-risk situations. The court emphasized this is not a broad new power. Second Amendment rights remain protected, but not absolute. All 9 justices agreed. Preventing imminent violence justifies temporary firearm removal, provided strict legal standards are met. This decision gives law enforcement clear authority to act in emergencies, resolving previous legal uncertainty. Officers can now disarm someone in crisis if there's strong evidence of immediate danger, aiming to prevent tragedy. Crucially, the court stressed due process. Anyone affected must quickly get a court hearing to challenge the removal. This 2-step process, swift action, then prompt judicial review, balances public safety with constitutional rights. The ruling sets a national standard for states crafting public safety laws. It's a rare moment of consensus, showing that even divided justices can agree on protecting both lives and liberties. The decision is already reshaping how states and police handle high-risk gun situations. It's a turning point in the ongoing debate over gun rights and public safety. The nation now faces a new legal landscape for crisis intervention. The Supreme Court's decision gives constitutional backing to red flag laws, measures that let courts temporarily remove guns from those showing clear warning signs. These laws allow family or police to petition for intervention before violence occurs, filling a gap where no crime has yet been committed. Supporters see them as common-sense tools to prevent suicides and mass shootings. Critics worry about abuse and false claims. The court's ruling encourages more states to adopt these laws, provided they include strong evidence requirements and fast court hearings. The debate now centers on ensuring due process while acting quickly to prevent harm. The legal roadmap is clearer, but controversy remains over how these laws are used. Firearm removal is especially critical in domestic violence cases, where the presence of a gun can turn abuse deadly. Many states require gun removal when a restraining order is issued. The Supreme Court's decision reinforces the constitutionality of these protections. Laws, like Karina's law in Illinois, mandate that abusers lose access to firearms during the most dangerous periods. The ruling gives judges and police more confidence to act, but leaves operational details, like storage and return, to the states. Critics argue these laws can infringe on rights without a conviction, but supporters stress the urgent need to protect victims. Follow-up hearings ensure both sides are heard, aiming for a fair balance between safety and liberty. The challenge is creating efficient, accountable systems for removing and returning firearms. The debate highlights the tension between immediate safety and individual rights. The Supreme Court's ruling clarifies the law but intensifies the debate. How do we balance gun rights with public safety? The decision may shift political alliances, especially around police powers and qualified immunity. Legal battles will now focus on state laws, how much evidence is needed, how fast hearings happen, and how rights are protected. The court's message rights and safety aren't mutually exclusive. Targeted, evidence-based interventions can prevent tragedy without undermining the Second Amendment. The challenge for lawmakers is to keep this balance as new cases and controversies arise. The national conversation on guns is far from over.